Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Mr. Redstoner123, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now, in today's video, I'm reviewing. As you can see, I'm in a secret bunker right there. And now today, I'm reviewing my favorite Minecraft mod. This is the Rival Rebels mod. Now, this mod is for multiplayer. I'm going to be showing you. I set up a bunker right here. Yes, this mod adds in. I made that myself. This mod adds in a lot of instant structures and other stuff that I'll be reviewing today. So, see this? This is a loader. It's a really huge chest, and it has side slots and middle slots. Now, I was sad to realize that these top slots do not work at all. But I put everything in here. I'm going to show you some stuff. First, let's get out some of this stuff. This is some instant structures and some traps. And then here's the camouflage that I used. Okay. Oh yeah, and it says loader on the side right here. And I think that's a link right there. If you put your mouse on here and you click it, it'll lead you right to rivalrebels.com. Okay, so Mario. It sounds weird, but it's actually just some sort of falling block. So it actually camouflages to whatever block you put it on. So see, it's sand. Oh, oops. If you put it next to grass, it looks like grass. It even looks like, well, that's all it looks like. Natural blocks. Normally it looks like gravel, so I'm going to put a trail of it here. Now, when you walk on this, it falls down. And you could put this over lava pits, so they walk on it, and then they fall into the lava. When you place it, it has a... Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, and then when it falls back down, it becomes normal gravel. So see now? This is just normal gravel. Right here is quicksand. Now this is good to camouflage with the sand, but just like the other one, it also camouflages with grass, and the specific type of grass. See this grass? It's more green than this one. Oh, what was that noise? Anyway, that was the quicksand noise. When you fall into this quicksand, it makes a weird noise. Okay, I'm gonna set up a pit right here. You just put it in, and then now your trap is complete. Yeah, so good for traps, and then you do not fall in it, or I mean, you don't suffocate in it. So I guess you could just make a really deep one to bedrock, and they can never get out because they don't suffocate in this. So this is a barricade. There's an instant structure. For the instant structures, you're gonna need some pliers. Where's the pliers? Here are the pliers. So this mod was created by Rodol Phito. You can see his mod. I'm gonna put a link in the description to get the mod page where you download the mod. Oh, he also made a game based on this mod. It's called Rival Rebels, of course. Now you click it, and you keep clicking it until it says constructing. It says constructing. What level it's at? It's at 86% right now. Now it's at 100%, and then you have this cool barricade with this block on here. I'm gonna get to this block later. I'll tell you what it is. Oh, oops. Oh. And then you can climb up here because these blocks are like ladders. Wait, what? Oh, I guess you gotta put a block under you. Then you can climb. Yeah, so then you can go on this. Now, all this instant structures require pliers for you to build. Now, the next one is a tower. So, if you're making a base in this mod is multiplayer, like PvP. So, you can make a server with this, invite your friends, and then play a PvP with extra weapons that you've never seen before in Minecraft. You just keep clicking until it gets at 93. Now we have a huge tower up here. And it has one of these jump blocks that allows you to go to the top. Some of these are broken. They're supposed to spawn with oak wood here, here, and here. Sometimes it may spawn, sometimes it may not spawn. So it's kind of, if it works for you, that's good. And then since this is steel, you can just climb back down. And then you can lit fire right here if you want to, because it's netherrack. Oh, it's the last torch. Oh yeah, and they have an extra tab. So this is the normal tab. You click up here, search, and then there's 2 Rival Rebels tabs that I put on the loader. Loader's really cool. Okay, next we have the Easter egg. Now this is a Easter egg. It's not really anything for the game. And what is it? So, guys, oh my gosh, it's some snow golems on a trampoline. Sadly they died because they're in the desert. Oh, sometimes it bounces like really low. Sometimes it bounces really high, like just now. I better get off this thing. Now I have the snowballs. I wonder, can you get on this thing when you're flying? No, you cannot. So the Easter egg, it's just an Easter egg. Oh, and none of the weapons are stored in the weapons tab. They're all stored in the Rival Rebels tab. Okay, the next one is the bunker. It's like that over there. And it has camo. So depending on where you put it, it's different. So if you put it in the forest, there's grass on the floor, so it'll be green. But I put it in the desert, so it'll be, you know, sand color. Where should I put this one? It's getting nighttime, guys. Oops. Okay, time's up day. I'll put it right here. Now, as you can see, there's no grass anywhere, so it should be all sand color. It's just kind of yellow. Yes, it makes a nice bunker, but you can't get out, so it's kind of sad. I wonder why I put green here. That's strange. Yeah, so it's all yellow. Then the next one is smart camo. Depending on where you put it, it's different. Like, look, normal camo. Here, I'll show you all 3 camos. I should really stay close to my bunker, because then I have to keep going back for every time I need something. Okay. Here, let me turn the volume up. Okay, so what did I need? Yes, the camo. Okay, so there's 3 different types of camo. They're all called the same thing. Okay, there's forest / plain camo. It's green. Then there's sand camo, desert camo. Then there's, I don't know, I think that's snow camo, but when you put a bunker in a cave, it turns that color, so it's probably cave camo. And then the smart camo, which depending on where you put it is different. See, it just changed to yellow. Now it changed to that. If I find some stone, it's green or gray. Okay, that was these 3 camos. Okay, the next one. Now I'm out of that stuff. So, oops. Here, I'll just get all this stuff. Here, let me pick up this stuff and throw it out. Okay. The next item, I'll just have to get it from my inventory now. The next item is steel. Well, I'll get steel, weapons crate, ammunition crate, explosives, and supplies. None of these are instant structures, so you don't need that. Okay, so steel, you've seen it before. It's steel, then you can climb up it, and it makes the sound of stone. Now here's weapons. You can't break it in creative. Any of these crates, so I'll go to survival. Now I'm in survival. I'll put down each one of these. Okay, so first we have, oh wow, that's ammunition. So it came with batteries, which is the ammo for Teslas. Tesla, which is the gun. Redstone rods, hydrogen rods, fuel. Wait. There it is. And then gas grenades. I'm not gonna throw that because it's gonna spread gas. And then there's also rockets and more hydrogen rods. Oh, and all these things have 3D models. So see, the redstone rod, it looks cool in my hand because it's a 3D model. Also the rockets and the batteries and the fuel, I think. Yes. Now the next one is, I think that's weapons. So it just gives you a bunch of weapons. I won't reveal these weapons because they're for later when I show you them. Oh, and it tells you what you got and what it requires. So it says Einstein requires whatever that is. Okay, this is, I don't know what this is. I think it's explosives. Yeah. So it comes with detonator, time bomb, plastic explosives, landmine trap. So, and then flares on the pliers. The final one, I think this is, I don't know what this is. It comes with a shovel and all of this other stuff. So it's pretty good. You put down the crates, and then it's an easy way of carrying a lot of stuff if you're playing the actual multiplayer game. Okay, let's see what's next. Next, I have the jump block, which is the thing from there. Time bomb, plastic explosives, flare, unbreakable, game starter, toaster, landmine. Oh, and I'll get the nuke top in the, or should I save that? I'll just get the radioactive dirt and sand. Okay, so the jump block is a trampoline. All of this stuff is meant for the survival game, so you know you can jump away from your enemies if they're after you, I guess. And it's kind of see-through. It looks like a piston. The next one is the plastic explosives. Okay, so the next one is plastic explosives. These are just plastic. Oh shoot! Should I have done that near my thing? I'm scared it'll break. Okay, so the plastic explosives, they go with the detonator. So look, if you break them, they explode, and a lot of things that explode in this mod have like real physics, and it's cool. Like one. That's why I love this mod, because it spreads like stuff everywhere when it explodes. Okay, and then the detonator, it places it for you, so you can put stuff into your enemy's base. Oh, it's kind of loud. Sorry, guys. 34 is good. You can place it around when they're not looking, and then go to your base. And then when you see them over there, you shift click. Oh, other thing. And then it explodes. Yeah, so they're not that far range, but they kind of are. So you put down a few, you shift, and then you right click. It's really cool. Okay, the next is the time bomb. This has a timer, so it randomly goes off. Starts going red and green. I better get away from this thing. It kind of looks like dynamite. I wish I had an actual timer, because I don't know what that is. 007. That's not real though. Oh, that's a loud noise. That scared me, guys. Okay, the next is the flare. This damages mobs, so let's get some creepers, because I can't get zombies because they spawn at daytime. So I put some fire everywhere. It makes light at nighttime, and it should damage mobs. Yes, it does. Oh, it also damages you. That's loud. And then when you break it, it explodes. So. Anyway, I got rid of it. Let me get it back. The next one is Unbreakable. It's basically what it says. It's unbreakable. So if someone has this in survival, you're never going to get into their base. But I have a way of getting it. If you stand on top of it and you keep breaking it... Oh, oops. Wait, how did I break it? If you stand on top of it and you sneak... If you stand on top of it, it won't. But if you stand on top of it and sneak and then break it, it will break because it's a glitch. It doesn't want you to, like, phase into it. So it's going to break. That's how you can get into your friend's base. This next one is Game Starter. I'll show you that later. It's getting nighttime, guys. Okay, this toaster. This toaster's huge. I don't have a toaster that big. Now, if you break it, or if you punch it with left click, it spams out toast. So it's good for the survival game. You know, if you're running low on food, just get some of this stuff. Now, it does not work in creative because you just break the whole block. The next one is Landmine. It's like the other ones. Normally, it would look like this, but then when you place it, it's camouflaged. I think it even... Oh, yes, it does. It goes for a lot of blacks. Wood, probably. It does not go for trees. Okay, and then you can walk over this and it explodes. It's not a big explosion, but if you put a lot of it, they all explode, so it's pretty good. And it makes a little noise before you step on it. Oh, it turns red. I didn't notice that last time. And then there's also, it turns to red sand. Then there's also the radioactive sand and the radioactive dirt. Now that's for later. When we explode some nukes, you'll see what that is for. The loader, I showed you it. It's a huge chest. It actually opens up. It has a little animation. And there's slots everywhere except for these top slots, which is sad. And you can't press that. I thought it would vacuum it into there or something because it's and whatever. Well, actually, look, it has arrows, so I wonder. Nah, you can't. That would be cool though. Oh, and then if you break it when it's on the floor, since it has a 3D model, it just looks like that. Which is cool. Oh, and it stacks up to 64, I think. Yeah. Okay, the next is the Sigma and Omega objectives. Now, these are the two teams that you can play as. You can play in the Omega team or in the Sigma team. Now, in the main base, so in the main Sigma base and the main Omega base, there will be these two things, and you have to destroy it with the nuke. Because normally it's unbreakable. And when you get close, they appear what the icons are. So Creeper, gas mask guy, and there's some circuitry. And then I think it'll work. I'll have to. The only way to get rid of it in creative is to do this command. Well, I guess it's here forever now. Okay, cool. Sigma and Omega objectives. The next one, I think I put this in my other chest. Where does my other chest start? Oh, that's the armor. Okay, so the next one is Petrified Wood and Scourge Stone. Now, there's Scourge Stone in all 4 directions, but I'm just going to show you one of them. Now, when you set off a nuke, if there's any trees or stone nearby, then the nuke, the chemicals are like so heavy that it makes the stuff like this. And if you touch it, it gets different colors. So if you right click. And same thing for Scourge Stone. And if you walk on this, it hurts you in survival. Oh, the same thing for the radioactive dirt. It hurts you. And the radioactive sand. Next is the emitter. Here, I'll show you the emitter now. So the emitter is plays a part in this 4-block thing. So I'm going to show you. This is a function of the game. Oh, never mind. So you need emitters, reactives. I'll show you all of these. Emitter, it's for making a force field. So the reactive block is reactive. So you keep breaking it, and the darker it gets, then you can actually break it. So it's not completely unbreakable, but it's just hard to break. The Bastion, I'll show you that also. I need pliers for this. It's an instructor. And then the conduit, it just appears in the structure, so you don't really need this. And it's not like the conduit in the latest update. Okay, so first you place a Bastion, and then it places this huge thing. Now, if you're making a force field for like a whole square force field, I'm not going to do that because there's not enough space, but you would place down the emitter, and then it makes a huge purple wall, and wherever the reactive block is, you have to put it at the same level. You would put it there. So I would put it like right under here at that same level. So, but there's water right here, so we can't put it there because we don't know what the level is. So that the emitters connect with each other. Anyway, I'm gonna break this. I'm just gonna make like a castle wall. Now it told me to put it over there, so it has to be. I can't put it up here unless it won't work. Ah, see, so I'm gonna have to break a little bit. Okay, so I put it under here, I think, yes. And then you use the pliers. You can spam or press and hold. Yes, and then it places a bastion. And then you'd place the same thing right here. Perfect. Okay, now I'll show you what this does now. Now what you need is 2 supplies crates. So this is actually like you put 2 supplies crates on top of each other, and then you click the top one to construct a tokamak reactor core. Tokamak. Yes, so this is the tokamak. There's a little interface here now. Here are the 2 things you need for this. You need a core and a rod. So you could use different rods. You could use the nuclear rod, the hydrogen rod, or the redstone rod. Now, the redstone rod is the most expensive, but I suggest using the redstone rod because it's the best one. The nuclear rod is unstable, so it could explode randomly. The hydrogen rod, the power keeps shrinking, so you constantly have to get new hydrogen rods. The redstone rod is perfect. And you could use any of these 3 cores. The copper core, I forgot what that is, or the titanium core, which is the best one, but the most expensive. So you put it in here. You could burn your cores, and then it tells you what blocks are going to be affected: the emitter and the reactive. Oh, oops. I just broke it. Okay, I'm going to need another titanium core. Okay, you put the redstone rod in. Then you put in the titanium core, and it says Teslas. Now, this thing will like shoot lightning to each of those to give it power. Oh, and it also activates the conduits. That's why you have conduits over there. I mean this block right here. It powers the conduits, and then there's a hole, and then and then even though this kind of looks like this, it's not exactly the same. So if you break it, it'll just break. But you'll see in a second why you need the reactive blocks. Now a little ball will appear here, telling you like the power is there, and then you'll have this force field. It's really cool. Now sometimes it breaks it like this because any block placed in here, oh shoot, yeah, so you get it right. Any block placed inside here will disintegrate instantly. So yeah, and then as you can see, it's activating that, and you can surround your base or whatever in Rival Rebels server. Oh shoot! And then if you try to fire something into there, it doesn't work either. So let's try a bow. Yes, see. Ah, yes, so see the bow bat or the arrow bounce back. So if you would shoot it, then it would bounce back to you, and then you would die. Anyway, let me fix this. Look, watch. It's an easy fix. If it breaks like this, then you just break this one, and then you put it right there. Yes, so that's the correct way. Oh, and then it places a little block right here. Just break it. Easy fix. Oh, oops. And then place it right here. And that should work. Yes, so then you just break this one because remember it places that block there. And now it's at the right distance from each other that they won't break each other. So now it's powering 2, and you have a nice stable force field, not like before where it breaks the other one. And if you go here, and I'll use one of the rival rebels weapons this time. I'll use the cuchillo. It's a throwing knife. You can stab someone, or you can throw it like this, and then you can go pick it up. Anyway, I'm gonna throw it out here, and you'll see what happens to me. Yeah, so see, it would bounce back to me, and then it would kill me because I tried to get in. And then if you want to deactivate your thing, you can just turn it off like this, and then the core will stop. So, yeah, that's all I have time for today, guys. I'll make a part 2 of this because this mod has so much stuff in it. As you can see, I've set up some nukes. Those are for next time. So I'll see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you again next time. Bye.